Hello again, everyone, and welcome to Advanced Vocabulary Quiz Part 20. In this video, you must choose the correct vocabulary word for each question. You may need to pause the video at each question to give yourself some extra time to think of your answers. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. Number 1. And the answer is the new governor prevaricated about the actual costs of the highway projects after he was elected. If someone prevaricates, they avoid telling the truth, or they don't tell the truth directly. All right, and this is one of the things that politicians do, right? They don't tell you the exact truth. And in this case, the governor prevaricated about the cost of the projects. All right, number 2. And the answer is, my uncle was very sociable when he was a young man, but he became increasingly misanthropic in his old age. If someone is misanthropic, they don't like people. Okay, so they're not sociable. And in our example here, you can see how my uncle used to be sociable, but now he is not. Okay, number 3. And the answer is, the government put freedom of speech into abeyance because they said that the country's security was threatened by it. Abeyance means that something is temporarily stopped. And in this case, the government had stopped freedom of speech temporarily, all right, because they said that it was bad for their security. All right, number 4. And the answer is, my aunt loves traveling, but she is still very gullible, and she often buys overpriced souvenirs from unscrupulous vendors. If someone is gullible, like the person's aunt here, they are easily fooled by things, or you can even say they're naive. All right? And this is what it usually means. All right, number 5. And the answer is, last night at the rock concert, fans were fawning all over the band as they left the stage. If you're fawning over someone, you're praising them. And I think you can understand this by if you've ever seen a rock concert and you've seen the people jumping all over the celebrities and they're praising them, they love them. And that's primarily what it means. Okay, number 6. And the answer is, the company placated their angry workers by offering them a profit-sharing program and a modest raise for senior employees. If you placate someone, you stop them from being angry or feeling angry, and in this case, the company's employees were angry. So they did these things to make them happy. All right, number 7. And the answer is, the jury believed the defendant because of the way that he averred that he was innocent. All right, averred is a formal word, and it means to say something in a very strong or direct way. So in this case, the jury believed the defendant because of the way he said he was innocent. All right, number 8. And the answer is, because of the obvious signs of incipient unrest among the merchants, the president eased many of the regulations and taxes on businesses. If something is incipient, in this case, it's the unrest, it's the beginning of something, okay? It's the start of something, the initial stages of something, and this is what they're talking about here in our example. All right, number 9. And the answer is, his doctor gave him a prescription for his back injury that should help ameliorate the pain. Something ameliorates something, in this case, it makes something, let's say, better or less painful. In this case, it was the back injury, and the prescription made it less painful. It ameliorated it. Okay, number 10, the final question. And the answer is, most people despise the politician because he was known for his long, turgid speeches. All right, the word turgid here, it's a formal word. It's used in this case to mean, let's say, something that's difficult to understand or even boring. All right, and it's a way to describe the speech in this case, but it could also be used as a way to describe how someone writes. Okay, again, it's a very formal use here. That's all for this video. This was number 20. So you have a lot of videos to practice your vocabulary. All right, thanks again for subscribing, and remember what I always say, keep practicing. See you next time.